Alright guys, Will here from ZaltekReviews.com. No, you're not having deja vu. Yes, I have reviewed the original version of this watch. This watch being the Christopher Ward the 12. However, when I reviewed the original, the 40mm version, I remember saying in the review, I says, Christopher Ward do the ice cream range. I'm not talking, it's no ice cream, it's the colour range of the 12, but in 38mm. And I always said, I wish they would do this watch in 38mm, because that would be like the Goldilocks size. Because you can get this in either 40mm or 36mm. However, they recently released the 38mm version, and it's called the 1238. So, is it the Goldilocks version? Right guys, I was actually in two minds on whether to review this watch or not, because I basically reviewed the exact same colourway but in 40mm. This is the 38mm version, and thankfully, I mean, for me personally, it did come in the colourway that I wanted, white. So I'll keep the video as short as I can. I'll quickly run through the specs and the different measurements and stuff. And, well, I'll just tell you now. It's the Goldilocks version for me. It definitely is for me. The 40 was slightly too big. The 36 is too small. The 38, perfection. Right, guys. Let's get right into it. I'll put that there. Put my measurements down on the left. Right, case diameter 38.1mm, total thickness 9.9mm, lug to lug 41.8mm, and the lug width is not applicable because it's an integrated bracelet. The total weight of this one is 119 grams. That's with the bracelet sized up for my 6 3/4 inch wrist. The movement, Sellita SW200-1. It's the elaborate grade. It has some nice finishing on the movement. You'll see that when I show you the case back. 28,800 vibrations an hour. 26 joules with hacking, obviously, with a 38-hour power reserve. The case finishing is brushed, sandblasted and polished 316L stainless steel. The bezel is the same. It is a fixed bezel, obviously. The dial, sorry if I'm rushing through this, but I'm trying to make a short video as humanly possible, because I do have a tendency to rattle on and talk a lot of pish. Right, the dial, 3D stamped texture, applied logo, top brush indices with diamond polished facets, and there's a date at 6. The hands are also diamond cut. They have like a gunmetal surround on the hands and all the hour markers. All good. The lume on this sports watch, remember, it's not a dive watch, but it's still good. Swiss Superluminova grade SLNX1 BLC1. And it's great. I don't have any issues with the lume. The bracelet, you can get this on a rubber strap and it brings the price down to $850. If you want it on the bracelet, it's £1,050. So a £200 difference. Personally, get the bracelet. Each and every time. The bracelet is gorgeous and worth the money. Where am I? Aye, the bracelet's brushed and polished 316L stainless steel, solid links. A butterfly clasp, however, there is on the fly adjustment. I've covered all this in the main video review, but basically you get that much adjustment on both sides, as you can see, and it does help. Absolutely. Right, I'll put that back there. I have took B-roll of this watch, so there will be something else to look at rather than just my desk with the watch on it. There's also a wrist shot to show you what it looks like on my wrist. Right, the rest of the spec, sapphire crystal obviously, loads of AR coatings, water resistance 100 metres, the case back, screw in with an exhibition display with sapphire crystal, and apparently according to the website it has a unique serial number, but to be honest my eyes are shocking and I can't see it and I can't be bothered hunting for it. I'll just quickly show you the finishing on the rotor and on the movement. The lighting's not that great, so I hope you can see what I'm blabbing on about. It's nice. However, it's the dial that's the star of the show, I reckon, with that 3D texture. People have asked me, is it a pure white dial? I think it is. It does come across as, well, I think it's to do with the texture. It's still white in my opinion, and I'm a stickler for that. But occasionally you might get a wee glimpse of silver, but I would say it's still a white dial. Talking the colours. Oh wait a minute, the crown. I measured it at 5.5mm. I'll just show you quickly. 5.5mm, which is a bit on the small side, but it's still perfectly usable. Plenty grip. It is screw down as well, and it has that embossed effect there with the Swish logo. Right, top colourways. We have, and this is the only colourways for the 38mm version so far. I don't know if they're making more, I don't know. Right, anyway, Midnight Sun, which is nice. Glacier Blue, which is like a light colour blue. This one, the white one, which I'm so glad they did. And there's also a Nordic blue. That's my second favourite. I really like that colour of blue. If I was ordering again, I'd probably go with the blue one. And you might think to yourself, what? You love white dials, why would you order the blue one? Well, I've got tons of white dial watches, and I like to have at least, in my collection that is, at least a black dial and a blue dial. I currently don't have a nice, well, the shade of blue that I want, but that Nordic blue does tick the box. But I'm not going to change it. I'm quite happy with the white one. Where to buy? Christopher Ward. I put a link in the description. Takes you to my website if you want to read the full spec, and the spec is right at the top of the page. You don't have to go hunting for it. There's I put in links. I put in a gallery. I put in direct links to each colourway for the 38mm version. I've also put in a link for all the other sizes. They're all there. And that's basically it, guys. It is. To me, it's the best 12 that's available. I'm really happy with it. The only thing I might suggest to Christopher Ward for the 38mm version, I'm pretty sure it's one of their best sellers because it is the sweet spot for a lot of people. I would say maybe more colourways, maybe a black version, maybe a red version, but I don't know, whatever, it's up to them. I'm really happy with this, and this is staying in my collection. It's all the other Christopher Ward, in fact no, because that's going to ruin it for an upcoming video that I'm doing. Right guys, that's it. If you want to see a video of more detail, watch the original video. I will put it up on the screen at the end of the video, so you've got a direct link to it on YouTube. Right guys, thanks very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Toodles!